Hello, and welcome to Grug Gaming, and welcome back to our playthrough of Knights of the Old Republic. Woo! Now, in our last episode, if you remember, we had finally rescued Bastila, and she has now joined us, and we need to find a way to get off the planet. So we're ready to head out and start looking for a way off. Let's take a look at our journal first. So, escaping Taris. Bastila's been found, and there's no way to escape Taris. Not only do you need the departure codes to get past this blockade surrounding Taris, you also need to find a ship. You're probably going to need help from one of the locals to get off the planet. So it looks like we need to look around, find somebody to help us. If you remember, there is this droid that's out here that we'd still like to purchase. Maybe we'll head back that direction to the droid shop and see what we can find out. Oh, getting quite a few characters now to choose from. I think we're going to roll. We're going to take Bastila because she's a Jedi. And we're going to take Mission with us because she's who we've pumped all of our skills into for things like opening locks and things like that. Karth would be better in combat, but with a Jedi with us, I think we'll be okay.
Yin kin kun no ba muli ra ching kun. Tong hai tun kun ching. Ni bobo jimata. Ni punaje. Dolpi kik nyunyan.
Why, yes, I am. I also am champion of the dueling ring, if you would care to remember that too. Let's see. That's right.
Rundi haudonga kuhungabi. Wana kunbes. Chink palamul tonk king ba na konkek. Tung ting ta chun kun nek muli rabest.
Canderous? Isn't he that Mandalorian that works for Davik?
Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu ay haudonga. Tulpada bonk molya gando danago chuchut. Moga shampong pa bolawan na chikni. Bamul neslik mo poda na wanga kun bist muli rabest. Tong hay tuam jiji yumalit pa ang inkotu. Tolba da bunk walya gando tenago chuchut. Kachi chu ay haudonga. Yumalit ka inkotun. Jilo mulra de nebobo. Munko kun biskang. Bamulara.
Well, thanks for the message. I'll go meet him in the cantina. Let's not make this angry Mandalorian our enemy here.
Shagjikin Lord Jawata uma? Kavavulpa mulji gumana. King kun shachiking, ni king kun obamulira jikun? Wama kunbes, chinpalamuji. Tunira nu prata dunko, sercha domandoma?
All right. Well, that helps us figure out what we need to do next. So, we've already read about this. This is our vision with Bastila. A messenger has informed you that Canderous Ordo, a Mandalorian working for the local crime lord, wants a meeting. Although associating with a known felon may not be the wisest move, you do need all the potential allies you can get if you want to get off Taris. Canderous will be waiting for you in the cantina. Well, let's not make him wait very long. As you can see, we're wearing our fancy new duds that we picked up. Looking kind of spiffy. Not sure if I'm a big fan of the whole chaps thing going on here, but you live with what you've got. Alright, let's head on out to the upper city. And I think the cantina is directly across the way here. If I remember right. Yes, that's the cantina. Hopefully this is the one he means and not the one that's in the lower city. But we have Bastila here. She has a couple levels she needs to get, so let's...
What can I do?
Go ahead and select her and level her up. So, she is a Jedi Sentinel. Gets an attribute to begin. She has an 18 dexterity, 12 strength, wisdom 12, charisma 15. So we can give her a +1 stat right now. Let's see. Charisma modifies force-related feats and powers important to Jedi classes. So, if we upped her charisma by 1, it'll change her modifier from a +2 to a +3. I think that's what we'll go ahead. We'll up her charisma here. She gets some skills. 2 skill points. That's not very many. And what is a class skill for her? Anything? Treat injury and awareness, and then the persuade skill, which you can't get because that's only the main player. So I guess we'll just pump it into treat injury. She's kind of worthless in the skill department. She gets a Jedi power though. Using a force power requires force points. Your light dark side rating affects the force point cost of some powers. The further you stray to the dark side, the more expensive light side powers become, and the less expensive dark side powers become, and vice versa. Oh, we thought feats were difficult. We got a whole new range of powers to choose from. So, it looks like we can't learn a lot of these to begin with. So, like Cure, we have to be level 6. So it looks like she already owns Throw Lightsaber. She already has Force Push. You can use to push people around. She has Stun. Assault the mind of an enemy, stunning them. Affect Mind. Extra options appear in conversation. Doesn't matter for her. She's not the main character. And Force Aura. When the power is activated, Jedi is temporarily granted +2 bonus to defense and all saving throws. The effect lasts for 20 seconds. Alright, so she can learn Burst of Speed. Move super fast. We can get Force Valor. Increase physical attributes and saving throws of Jedi and the party members. Force Resistance. We can't learn. We're not high enough level. Energy Resistance. Shields us from blaster fire. Kind of cool. It's a little handout to block the blasters. Let's see here. Stun Droid. Which goes to disable droid and then destroy droid. Wound. These are dark side. Oh, that's a light side power. That's a dark side power. Okay. What do we have here? Wound, choke, and kill. That's nice. So, a light side power, stun droid. Dark side power, slow. Fear. Shock. There's the lightning power. Let's see here. Drain life. Force suppression. Which makes other Jedi she fights weaker. Well, let's do this. I think... Ooh, and she could also learn... Oh, can't learn that yet. We're not level 6. She could be carrying us, and then we don't have to worry about spending our med packs. That might be useful. I think what we're going to do here is we've been fighting droids on and off. She already has this power to stun. I think we'll go with maybe the stun droid power. Man, being able to shoot lightning out of your hands is always handy. But it's a dark side power, and she's a light side Jedi, so she won't be able to do as much damage. Sorry to take so long on this selection here, folks. Just kind of talking it through with y'all. Alright, that's enough talk. You know what we're going to do? We are going to take... Yeah, I thought we were done talking. Forget it. She's going to learn Stun Droid. In case we go up against droids. Who do they recommend? They recommend that one. Okay. We'll do that. Oh, she's got a couple more levels. Half our episode today will just be going through levels for her. So another level up. We get another skill. 2 skill points. Like, this is useful when she has to use med packs, but she's a Jedi. I don't think we'll be using them very much. Oh well. Powers for her. She can get another power. What's the recommended power? Burst of speed is the recommended. Is there anything else I'd want to take instead for her? No, we're not high enough level for most of these, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and learn Burst of Speed. That'll be fine. And now we're up to level 5. Ooh, she gets, again, more skills. Feel like we should, these are all cross-class. You get 1 point a level. Wouldn't make any sense. So just keep that going up and get her awareness up. We're not going to be depending on her for these skills. Ooh, she gets some feats. Cool. So she got Force Immunity, Stun, and Night Sense right off the bat. Let's see what those do. So, Night Sense. Jedi gains additional sensitivity to the action of others. Feat grants +4 defense and is always active. That's handy. And she got Immunity Stun. Jedi has an unshakable connection to the Force and through it to the galaxy as well. No amount of damage or distraction will cause fear or a loss of alertness. This feat is always active, and the feat replaces Force Immunity Fear. So, Jedi, the fear power won't work on her. So, we got to give her a feat here. We could give her some more hit points. It's kind of our fallback one if we can't find anything cool to use. But Jedi Defense allows a character with equipped lightsaber to deflect blaster bolts at any time when a character is fired upon. An opposed rolls make. If the result is greater than the attack roll, the blaster bolt is deflected. If the attack is beaten by 10 or more, the bolt is deflected back at the enemy. Jedi classes receive this feat at first level. And we could get her second level, which gives us a +3 to those rolls. We could make her just better at lightsabers. So that might be where we look. I'm not giving her any blaster powers. We could give her the ability to equip some implants, but I don't want to do that yet. I think, or tool weapon fighting. So more defense or more attack. We'll give her a little bit better attack. Let's do that. Since she uses a dual-bladed lightsaber. Oh, some more powers. What's the recommended? Cure. Or we could get the next level in Droid Destruction. We'll take the Cure spell. I think we're going to need that. Accept. And she gets one more level. Oh, we've been doing a lot of fighting. So skills. Just keep pumping this up. Powers. Ooh. So she has this Force Aura power. Yes, disable droid. That's what I want to do. So now, a +4 bonus to defense. All saving throws. No, that's what we want. Disable droid. Temporarily shuts down all droids, and affected droids remain disabled for 12 seconds. Cool, so when we fight droids, we can use this power. We don't have to worry about them fighting us back. Alright, that's her leveled up all the way. And I think that also made her defense, yeah, a little bit better, 18. Perfect. Well, we've spent enough time there.
What?
Back to Grug, and let's get on with our mission. Off to the cantina. Ooh. The Equipment Emporium. Nah, we don't need to buy anything. We're finding plenty. Oh, wait a minute. 26 med packs. I think we'll be okay. I hope we'll be okay. I don't know why there's a Sith trooper hanging outside the cantina. He's been there the whole time, but suddenly had me worried. Pardon me, folks. I'm looking for Canderous. Anybody seen Canderous around here? There he is. Just in case he decides to kill us, let's go ahead and save. Don't
I
trust
saw you
this
in the
guy.
swoop race. Very impressive. You seem like you know how to get results. That's just the kind of person I'm looking for.
Who are you? Now we know who he is. What are you talking about?
My name's Canderous Ordo. I work for Davik Kang in the Exchange. The hours aren't great, but they promised me a fortune to work for them. And I have nothing better to do. Mandalorian mercs like me are in high demand. But lately, Davik hasn't been paying me what he promised. I don't like getting cheated. So I figure it's time for me to break the Sith quarantine and get off this backwater planet.
I'm in! How do you plan to do that, buddy?
I've got a plan to escape Taris, but I can't do it alone. I need someone I know can get the job done to help me. That's where you come in.
You don't need to ally yourself with this person. We should move on while we can.
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to your friend, aren't I? I saw you win that swoop race and started thinking. Anyone crazy enough to race like that is probably crazy enough to break into the Sith military base. I need someone to steal the Sith launch codes from the base. Without those codes, any ship leaving the atmosphere will be disintegrated by the Sith fleet's automated defense guns.
What's in this for me, buddy?
Here's the deal. You bring me those launch codes, and I can provide the vehicle to get us off the planet. Davik's flagship, the Ebon Hawk.
How are you going to manage that?
Not yet. First you bring me the launch codes. Then I'll tell you the rest of my plan.
And how am I supposed to get inside the military base?
Getting in won't be easy. The Sith base is protected by an encrypted security system. It would take a top-of-the-line astromech droid to slice through it. Lucky for you, I know just the place to get a droid like that. Davik was having one custom built by Janice Nall. Just tell her Canderous sent you, and she'll sell you the droid. Then you can use it to get the launch codes from the Sith base.
Won't Davik get mad if I take his droid?
Davik paid for the droid, but I'm the guy he put in charge of the mission. He won't care how I come up with those codes. Normally I'd do this myself, but everyone knows who I work for. If I broke into the Sith base, they'd send an army down on Davik's estate to get those codes back. That's why I need you.
Well, buddy, I think you've got a deal.
I don't sense any deception from him, which is surprising. This may be exactly what we need.
I'm going to wait in Javiar's cantina. You come and find me when you've got those launch codes, and I'll make sure we both get off this rock.
Sure thing. All right. So, purchasing a droid. Canderous has told you that Janice Nall has a droid in her Upper City shop that could get you into the Sith base. He said to just mention his name and she'll sell it to you. And Canderous Ordo, a Mandalorian mercenary working for Davik, will help you get off the planet if you break into the Sith military base and recover the planetary departure codes. A T3 droid could get you past the security doors, but it'll take more than that to deal with the Sith troopers inside. I think we can deal with some Sith troopers. That doesn't bother me. Let's get headed out here and try and remember where that lady's droid shop is. Let's see here. She ripped us off the first time. Let's go ahead and find her here. Nope, that's the clinic. And the Upper City. She must be in the other part of the Upper City, so let's head over that way. I think we might need a running through the city song soon. Lordy. Ah, Bastila has something on her mind. Perhaps we should talk to her about it. Sure. Let's speak to Bastila.
How can I help?
You want to talk to me about something?
I would like to know what happened after you crashed on Taris. I'm curious as to what you and Carth were doing before we all joined forces.
Just go back and watch episodes 1 through 20, and that should catch you right up. Before we rescued you, you mean, right?
I managed to free myself, as I recall. In fact, if I hadn't been there, Brejik and his thugs might have killed you in that fight. It's probably more accurate to say that I rescued you.
Let's see. Can't you just admit that you were rescued?
I'll admit that I probably wouldn't have been able to free myself if not for the brawl after the swoop race. I guess I should thank you for that, at least. Actually, your presence at the swoop track is what I'm curious about. It couldn't have been an easy task to find me there, yet somehow you managed. You also avoided detection by the Sith, discovered I was a Vulca prisoner, gained sponsorship for the race, and became the Taris Swoop champion. That's quite a resume.
What can I say? I'm a talented individual.
Yes, I can see you do not lack an ability, although modesty is another matter. When you were chosen to join this mission, I doubt any of us expected this much from you. A Jedi could have done such things, of course, but only by drawing heavily upon the Force.
Are you trying to tell me I can control the Force again?
The Force is in all of us, though for most people it's barely a measurable whisper. but there are some individuals outside the Jedi Order that we consider Force-sensitive. It's obvious to me that the Force has been working through you. There is no other explanation for your great success, though I'm not certain what to make of this discovery. Perhaps if you weren't... well, if you were younger, the Jedi might take you for training. But as it is...
What are you trying to say, Bastila?
I'm sorry. I've overstepped my authority. I'm speaking of things that are best left to the Jedi Council. For now, let's just accept the fact that you're gifted. Hopefully, between your abilities, my Jedi training, and the skills of our companions, we can find a way off this planet.
Journal entry here. Bastila. Bastila has told you she sees signs that the Force is acting through you. However, she was reluctant to speculate further, feeling such matters are the providence of the Jedi Council. Okay. That doesn't change the fact that we have to walk over here. You could have told me all that while we were walking. Pardon us. Oh! Out of the way, lady. Right past the murder point right here. There we go. Who is not gathered? Seriously. I see me. I see mission. Where... Really? You know, if you have to stop to pee, you
Hey,
can...
Bastila.
Oh.
You ever use the Force just for fun? You know, a little jolt to the Force to trip up some jerk who's ticking you off?
I would never use the Force for such petty and trivial revenge. The mere thought of it's preposterous.
Oh, come on. There's gotta be times when you thought about it. Don't be so stuck up. You can tell me.
I am not stuck up. I merely have the years of training to give me the wisdom and understanding to see how childish such an act would be.
Childish? Is that a crack about my age? You ain't much older than me, Miss High and Mighty. Just 'cause you're some Jedi doesn't mean you can be a prissy little... What the... Hey, that wasn't funny.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Mission. Come now, we have to get going. Please, do try to be less clumsy in the future.
Ah! That was great. Which direction were we going? There we are. Is everybody caught up this time? Alright, we can walk through this door. And let's go ahead and save too. I don't remember... Oh, yes. There is the Droids by Janice. Over this way. Run past this Sith Trooper here. Do figure eights. Whoa! Obedience class. There we go. Pardon us, child. Oh, this town needs to be smaller. Or we need to buy a car.
Listen to me, people.
Right, back here in the droid shop. You're the one that ripped us off last time. Oh. Oh, we come with anger.
Hachu apanki, Jishawa anibong kasha, Jona si ichua byongbo Joni, Minamambato mule ra, Hakugri katgota la parabola, Tanga boksha nak nong, Kin kun shin kin, Nikin kun na bule mule raji kun, Shuni yun ni jiji aldwana, Kavavolpa muli kumana.
Candor said you'd sell that T3M4 droid to me.
Mokao danya foki, Chachiska do punta kakaspaka, Bano oto.
Seriously? No. How about you give me the droid for free, or Davik will close this shop down permanently.
Watawama muliri, kin kun shopeshwa, no bamule raji, jone yuturi yanchi, either bola unchi chinek, bah muli selima wanga kun bikin.
Wah. T3M4 has joined your party. We got ourselves a droid. Mission, we're going to drop you, and we're going to pick up our droid friend here. Yes. Ooh. Journal entry, experience points, and a dark side point. Let's check out our journal entry first. And escaping Terrace. Oh, it's just telling us that we have got him, completed quests. There we go. You purchased the T3M4 droid. If Canderous is right, you should be able to get inside the Sith base. Cool. Let's go ahead and let's get out of this terrible shop here. Back out into the city. Let's take a look at our new droid friend. Oh, nice. Alright, let's level him up a bit here. So we have really high intelligence, good constitution, okay dex, great. So he can be a backline support here. And he gets an attribute bump. So, with one attribute point, we might as well up his dexterity. That's going to give him a +3 modifier as opposed to the +2. And skills, he gets 4 skill points. And he starts with repair, security, computer, and demolitions at 1. Well, let's go ahead. Oh, these all class skills except for demolitions. So we're going to pump everything up except for, and we'll do demolitions every other level, I think. Cool. Yes. Level him up again here. Skills. So these up again. Oh, yeah. We won't need mission with us. We might set off a couple bombs occasionally, but that'll be okay. And feats. So what does he have? Oh, okay. So, as a droid, he's fitted with the most basic combat programming. For simple but effective defense maneuvering. This feat grants +2 to defense. This feat gives the adaptable T3M4 droid the ability to integrate blasters in its weapon system. Special universal ports allow internal placement of most models of blaster pistol. Tapping the energy pack and emitters is though factory installed. Okay. He also has droid upgrade. As droid gains experience, his programming becomes more adaptable to new situations. This allows it to accommodate more sophisticated upgrades. Droid upgrade class 1 allows the use of level 1 upgrade items, and there's level 2 and a level 3. So he can dual wield, I guess. Or we give him a few more hit points, or make him a little better with blasters. He's going to be doing our repair, security, and computer use. Let's give him the gearhead feat. Oh, he already has the feat. Let's give him gearhead level 2. Awesome. Another level up. A couple more skills. I like it. Another feat. He learned the Tactician Logic Upgrade. Having witnessed the effects and actions of combat firsthand, the droid is able to self-upgrade their defense algorithms. This feat grants +4 to defense and is always active. It was a little bit harder to hit. We haven't got many options to choose from. Let's go ahead and make his blasters a little bit better. Maybe. Nope, don't really care about that. More hit points or better shooting. Let's go for better shooting. And another level. Some more skills. Everything up to skill level 10. And his demolitions up to 3. Perfect. Android upgrade class 2. That means he can use level 2 upgrades. Awesome. Let's check out his equipment. Oh, you know what we're going to do? I'm going to go ahead and return to hideout. Because a cool thing that we can do here, if we head inside, is that we can quickly choose any of our characters, like Karth here. And I'm going to unequip Karth's blaster pistol. And then we can go to our new droid friend here. Instead of this junky one, we can give him whichever one of these is better. Bendex does 2 to 7. And does double damage on a roll of 20. Karth does 4 to 9. So Karth is the better pistol. It's upgradable. We'll give him Karth's blaster. Anything here he can equip? We have a shield disruptor. What's this do? 10 uses. So that has minimum uses. We'll get rid of that. A stun ray. Also limited uses. Can I not unequip? Or is it an unequip for each use? I have no idea what's going on there. Alright. So we gave him Karth's blaster. We'll go over here to the old workbench here. we can upgrade her lightsaber. What can we do with this? Has a yellow crystal. We can put some kind of power crystals into it. We don't have any power crystals, so we can't do anything there. Ranged weapons. Make sure Karst blaster is fully upgraded. It is. Perfect. Make sure our stuff is upgraded as it can be. Yep, don't have anything new to add to those. And armor. Nobody's wearing the enchanting fiber armor, so we're good there. Oh, put your lightsaber away, Bastila. Alright. So, again, you've got T3 and Bastila with us. I think that makes a really good adventuring party. So we'll be heading, it looks like, over to the Sith base to try and get the codes in the next episode of Gaming with Grug. Thanks for watching, everybody. And as always, we hope to see you soon.